All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Gets this to Kincaid. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Has the connection to Jones. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back now, pressure on its way. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Caught by Burton. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down. We send a man in motion. Crosses the 35, still got more room. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set up now for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And that falls incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Second and 10 now. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete here to Bowers. And he gets him around 6 there. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. Working quickly here. Second and 4. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
First down, ball at the 36. They're giving it to Jones on the option. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4. They'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast. give on 1st and goal. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So that connection. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He's on the move.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw it on 1st down. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's 2nd and 2. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's into the end zone, touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Gosh, this is Xavier Leggett. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Hits his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Stays in the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. A time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This time he's looking to throw. And in! Touchdown, Buffalo! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. The Bills' kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10, looking to throw. Still going inside the 35. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game at 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. He's going to throw this one. Complete out to the right side. Gets it to the 15. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Throwing on second and 6. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Third down from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They're set up at the 35 now. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie us up 28-all. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 37. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught out left. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 6 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how... find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing it again here. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. That's Mayer. He's got it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Offense up to the line fast. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Back to throw now. Complete here to Bowers. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Throw on third down. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to pass on first and 10. Buys time, rolling right. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down from the red zone. Touchdown! Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. They'll try and throw it here. Escapes the pocket. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Brought in right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Raider football. New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to throw on first and 10. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Las Vegas.
Throwing from the gun. He finds McConkey. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. On the move, headed right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
It's with pick number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 33.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They are throwing it again. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll throw it again. He's on the move. And he drives this forward to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 2nd and 6. Avoids the sack. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. A stoppage here as we see somebody pretty shaken up from that play, and it's Dalton Kincaid who's going to need some assistance from the medical staff. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
To throw here on first down. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Jones reels it in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going play action. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Boy, this defensive crew is locked in that O-line's head. They are a-spinning. Back-to-back sacks has this offense on skates, and those blockers can't figure out where this rush is coming from next.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to the air here. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Bills have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
It's Jones on the toss. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 37. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Third and long for him here. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. Nearly an interception on that play. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're throwing it. just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finding Flowers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.